Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is JJ. I am a professional book editor and I am here to help you become a best-selling author. I post videos every Wednesday, so please subscribe if you want more videos just like this one. This week I'm going to help you craft characters that are lovable and three-dimensional. So sit down, grab a coffee and take some notes if you feel like. I have a character questionnaire that I've created that I use for all of my characters, including side characters as well. I like to create side characters as if they're main characters as well. So I'm going to be going through that to show you what sort of information you need about each character in your stories. So first you have general information. So this is information where you tell yourself what their name is, how old they are, what their birthday is. In mine, I've also got in this section where they were born, where do they live. These are just the basic things that help you on your road to creating a character. The next section that I've got is the physical description. In this section, I've got eye color, hair length, what's their ethnicity, do they have any scars or do they have any tattoos, how tall they are, and what their body type is. I don't usually describe characters from physical descriptions. I like to sort of leave that to the imagination of the reader, but I do like to know these things just in case I do need to use them. The next section I have is personality. Are they an introvert or an extrovert? What are their positive attributes? What are their negative attributes? This is the section where you delve more into your characters. It's when you start to learn for yourself what type of character they really are. The next section I've got is psychological. This is where you start to figure out why they are the way that they are. The lie that they believe about society can be a big major plot point, and then at the end they realize that that's not really the case. The psychological section is what makes them human. The next section is relationships. Their relationships with their mother and father, if they have any siblings, if they've got a significant other, and who are their friends. It sort of serves as a brief description of other characters as well. The last section that I've got on my questionnaire is purpose. So this section is where I sort of go into the plot-driven questions. What's their status quo? So what's their everyday life before the events of your story takes place? I've also got a section to write in their backstory. The next question is sort of optional. I've got in mine, what does their future look like? Because I always like to know where my characters are going before I start writing their story. But the other things in this section are just about what their goals in life are, and sort of what their motivation is for those goals. So that was the questionnaire that I used to get to know my characters before I start writing their stories. Obviously, all of these questions about your characters are all optional. Some writers love to not know anything about their character before they start writing the story. I just like to know my characters before I start writing the story. I do also just want to point out that all of the questions that I have in my character questionnaire have all been inspired by other character creation templates that I found online. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped even one person on their way to becoming a best-selling author. If you liked this video, make sure to hug the like button and subscribe. And you can also follow me on all of my social medias. On TikTok, I post daily writing tips to help fellow writers. And on my Instagram is where I post book reviews and vlogs from my own writing journey. I'll see you next week, and remember to be friendly.